Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Pixel and Frisket Finds. My name is Michelle, and this is a new episode of Come to Work With Me, a series on my channel where we go through the vintage inventory that I've got here at the jewelry store where I work, and it helps me to organize and prioritize so that when I have time, I can go right to the good stuff to list on eBay. If you haven't already, click subscribe down here, wherever the button is, find it and click subscribe if you haven't yet. I'd love to do this with you again. I upload a new video every Sunday morning, and if you are looking for more in between, then click on my channel icon, the two little robots in love. That's going to take you right to my channel where I have many other playlists and videos of other hauls that I've done. Other than that, oh yeah, down in the description box below, there's links to the eBay stores for my own personal and the store, and emails. If you have any questions, I would love to hear from you. We've got a couple of bags off to the side today, and a flat of rings. Gotta love when there's a bunch of rings. And yeah, so let's just get started. Okay, now I promised a bunch of rings, so I thought let's just start with those. We can fill this guy up here. The first one that I see is this one. Sort of a wrap style with marcasite, but we're missing a couple of them there. And it's pretty cool otherwise, like if it wasn't for the missing pieces. Oop. We got some marks in the middle there. Oh, what does it say? Sterling, West Germany, maybe? BB. I've seen that BB back to back like that before, but I don't know what it is. Next up is this one. Sort of an open work filigree looking with little CZs there. Oh, hang on, that one says 14K China. 14 karat gold. Okay. I like that. I guess we could test the diamonds. Let me go get the tester. Alright. You think I'd learn my lesson and just have that thing with me to begin with. Oh, we'll back up so you can see the results. Ooh, they're tiny. Oof. Well, I think moissanite. Pretty sure I'm not touching anything other than the stone there. Yeah, I'm satisfied with calling it moissanite. So that one's marked 14K China, and the gems test as moissanite. Okay, next up is this ring. And that's some turquoise and silver. I don't think that's dyed howlite. I think that's true turquoise. But I'll have to consult my specialist that I have here. Sterling. And yeah, so that's a nice little turquoise ring. I'm going to take my ring off as well. Okay. There. Next is this one. And I'm guessing that's a little piece of carnelian in silver with some cool detail. It needs a good cleaning, that's for sure. And let's see if it's marked. Marked 925. The piece of carnelian. Let's put it on this hand. I like the style of that very much. Cleaned up, I think I would really enjoy wearing that one. Okay, next is this one. And that looks like a piece of sodalite set in silver with the sort of rope design around the stone. No mark there, but I'm sure it's silver. Nice. I don't know if I have enough slots here. I definitely don't now that I look beside me, but that's okay. Here's another one. And that looks like opal. I like this setting. I find that on a lot of vintage rings. And so you can see on the back of the opal, it is a black layer, and you can see the clear layer on top. So I don't doubt that it's genuine opal, but it's a triplet. Is it a triplet or doublet? Doublet's when it's just the backing. Triplet is when you have a clear coating on the top as well. And that one says 925. And it says some other stuff too. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so we have some marks out of England maybe? Or does it say MAX, Max? It might say Max, but I think that's really pretty. Look at all the colors. Wow. Sits really high up off the finger though, hey? But yeah, triplet opal. Okay, next up is this one. And that would be a piece of onyx with some interesting design around it. Is it 909? Is it bod? Bod. It's a bod bezel. No marks inside there, but I'm sure that's also onyx in silver. Can't go wrong with the basic black onyx ring. But that one sits pretty high as well. And now that I'm looking at it more and more, I don't really like I don't like that side design that it's got. But I mean, I don't discriminate. I like all rings. Ooh, here's another marcasite ring. That one's kind of flashy, kind of fun. It's quite large. It's this like sort of twisted ribbon design with a few marcasites around it. Looks like they're all there. And check out the inside. 925 and then a maker's mark. WK maybe? Not sure, but that's a pretty funky ring. Pretty big. Pretty big. All right. Next is this sort of Celtic knot style woven silver ring. Just a basic band, no stones. 925 written in the back there. All right. And here's another one. This one here is Botswana agate, that black and gray banded agate in silver with kind of an interesting setting. Hey, that's different. Quite different. Nice. Okay, next one is, oh, another piece of onyx. Just a nice oval cabochon, and but it's a nice size. Not too big, not too small. That's nice. Ooh, she's tiny though. I can't get it down any further than that. But I like that. Okay. Next is another piece of opal, like this. Same kind of vintage setting that the other opal piece had. Different kind of color play here. We've got more of like the pastels and oranges. And so let's see if we can tell if it's a doublet. So I do see like a back coating on there, right? Maybe? Well, maybe not. It's definitely not a black coating on the back. So from the side, does it look like it has like a top on it? Kind of. It kind of does. Doublet, triplet, I don't know. I don't know what that one would be. Let me get this up here more. Just trying to keep it all in view. Okay, next up is another domed cabochon. I guess that might be pre-night, but without any of the rutile in it. It's definitely the right color for pre-night in silver. What's that say? 925, but the 2 is upside down? Okay. Next is this little interesting guy. I really think this is cool. Look at that. It's very minimal and modern. And that looks like a piece of sponge coral to me. And I think that's a really cool design, actually. I'll have to take a closer look and see if I truly think it's coral. If it is, it's definitely something that we could be putting out in the store here. Now I don't know. What else could that be if it's not coral? It just looks kind of dirty on this side, maybe. I don't know. I can't think of what else might come in that color. Here, we can put this up here. And then we can start filling other areas. Okay, here's another one. A little piece of lapis. Very small, very delicate little piece of lapis. I like that. Again, that's one we could sell in the store. We have a lot of lapis rings. And another piece with onyx. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, I think it's a star sapphire, actually. But I need my flash on my phone to be able to tell. It has a chatoyancy that I recognize from star sapphire. So maybe what I'll do is pause and turn on the flash and see if we can see a star in that guy. Okay, so with the flash on, there it is. It's a little bit like offset. You can't get it to center on the stone, but it is indeed a tiny little star sapphire. How adorable. Nice. I don't know, people are very drawn to star sapphires, I find. Okay, this one is super cool. Look at this. Rhodonite. It's like a pink and black. It's something that you can find here on Vancouver Island, but look at the style of that ring. Isn't that badass? That's so cool. This long, skinny navette, and oh, it does fit. Nice. In silver. And in other parts of the world, you can find rhodonite that's more of a raspberry color. And here on Vancouver Island, we get the lighter pink version of it. And that is so cool. That's a cool ring, guys. What do you think? Eh? It feels like it could be dangerous, but I don't care. I still think it's neato. Let's put you this way. Yeah. Okay. Next ring is this piece here. It's got a beautiful blue color and it's like sort of pearly. So I'm not really sure what to say it is. It doesn't quite do like a cat's eye thing, but it is like pearlescent. And that one has a name in it. It says 925, and then it also says, oh, sorry guys, AV and a 9 for size 9, I guess. I don't think that's a 9, but that's a beautiful blue, that's for sure. Okay, here's just a channel set band with smoky quartz and clear, and it just goes all the way around. That's pretty cool. Good for stacking, no doubt. 925. And here's the next one. And that's got a piece of green something. Now, what the heck would be so opaque and green like that? The light comes through and everything, but like I wouldn't think that that's jade. What other stone would be that color? Oh, hopefully I can find out in the editing process because I think it's really pretty. 925 IEI. No other marking there, but I really like the style of that. It's a bit big. I'd have to wear it on my pointer, and I'm not a fan of wearing a ring on my pointer at all, but very cool. Now, here's a nice plain one. Just a hammered silver finish. Sort of a signet ring shape, but just very plain. 925. That's definitely one that we could polish up and put out in the store. How about just for fun, we polish the top of that because it's satisfying. Before. After. Oof. I like doing that. Where are we gonna go here? Gonna run out of room. Maybe I should save some rings for another episode, I think, because there's still quite a few of them sitting here beside me. We'll do one more because it looks interesting. This guy. And again with the coral and lots of cute silver work like those swirls and little leaves, all making this sort of cluster. Oh, really pushed on myself when I was polishing that hammered one. Let's put this on a finger that it fits and take a look. I think that's pretty cool. It's a little gnarly looking, but I'm into that. Yeah, that's interesting and very unique. I bet you anything it's one of a kind. All right, we have plenty of rings here now. I think we can move on to a bag safely. Satisfiedly. There we go. Yes, we'll save the rest of these rings for the next episode. Or maybe the next one, or maybe the next one. Who knows? We'll get to it when we get to it. But look at that. Look at all those rings. That's fun. Okay. I'm going to pull some stuff out here beside me. And the first thing I see is a non-jewelry item. It is this. It is a wooden keychain with a Canadian nickel in it. I don't know why does that nickel look so coppery like a penny? I don't know if it's supposed to. Oh, there's a paper with it actually. We should probably refer to the paper for an answer on that one. I'll tuck him back here for now. Okay. What does the paper say? All right. It's just information about the Canadian nickel, I think. About this design that was 1943 to 44. But that's not what's in there. What's in there has the beaver on it. So, thanks for the info on the nickel that we don't have. That's okay. There's lots of information out there. I'm sure I might find something about the significance of that particular nickel. And okay, we have a necklace. Ooh, a necklace. And it looks like this. It's like a twisted ball chain and two mesh chains. It's quite long, I'd say. That's probably a 24-inch necklace. And then up here at the clasp, oops, we have nothing. Nothing. Oh, yuck. Looks like somebody must have tested it at some point because that is damaged. It looks like any of the plating that was maybe on it has rubbed away from the acid, or not rubbed away, but been eaten away by the acid. Here's a little brooch, missing some blue gems. But you used to be cute there, broochy. Oh, coral? Yeah, that's a coral. But we're missing stuff. And next up, let's see. Goodness. Okay. Oh, here we go. Look at that. It's a dress clip set. And there is a name plaque in the middle there, is it? Looks like there's a name on it. Ooh, it's very hard to read. But we can take it apart like this. And then we've got two dress clips. Now I see a name on this piece. What does that say? I don't know. R-A-C-A-D or Reinad? Reinad. Yeah, it's probably Reinad, Michelle. Let's look at the other one and see if it's more legible. Oh, maybe Reinad or Reinad, I think. Let's look closer at the piece that they sit together on. The plaque in the middle. I thought I could see kind of a impression of something in there that maybe got rhodium plated over. Yeah, I mean, I see something there, but oh, I don't know why I thought maybe it said cabana, but that doesn't seem right. Okay, now I'm just putting it all together wrong. Flip it over. Goes on this way. And yes, I did notice there is some missing stones. So hopefully we don't find out that it's worth a ton of money or something, because that would be very disappointing. Okay, we have a ball chain necklace here. Just on a silver tone ball chain with a lobster clasp. And hanging on this ball chain is this Egyptian style piece, and it's got these look like coffee beans to me, which is quite possible. I've seen other coffee bean jewelry, even in like gold, in fine metals. I've seen. Speaking of metals, hello! Strasburger Münster, 1969. German something or other. It's on a pin. Fritz Red and Co. I wonder what that was for. Not sure. Hopefully we can find something out. All right, earrings pouring out here. Here's a little clock, a little watch pendant. Looks like this. Norman. Swiss made. Really pretty and ornate on the back. It's a wind up. And she's ticking. Nice. It works. It really works. All right, next up, what do we have? I have a pair of earrings. I got, well, let's just look at these earrings while I have them. They're this silver tone leaf and blue rhinestone design, but we are missing a big boy there. And I don't see anything on the back. They look kind of poopy though, like the plating is not very nice. Kind of looks bumpy. Okay. Next up is a little bracelet, just like a tennis bracelet style rhinestone. Clear rhinestone. No name. Just sparkles. And none of them are missing, so that's pretty good. All right. Here we go. This is always nice. A nice faceted glass bead with AB coating. These are just a nice round faceted with tiny seed beads in between. The clasp looks like this with a big stone in the middle. And if we open it up, does it say anything? No. You know what? I don't think that this piece is original, actually. Everything else has AB coating and that one doesn't. And if we look closer at the side here, let me zoom in. No, I think I'm wrong. It looks like, well, I don't know. It kind of looks like maybe somebody stuck it on there. I don't know. But gotta love some AB coated glass beads. So pretty. So rainbow. Oh, I didn't even notice actually. They're graduated too. Did you notice that? I didn't. There's some larger ones in the center of both strands. Does anyone know, like, you see how this is kind of hanging wonky? Like it's not just hanging flat. It's been bunched up and is it on wire maybe? I'm not sure what it's on, but what are your suggestions for straightening them out? I kind of imagined like hot water and then letting it hang. I don't know if that works. If you've done it, let me know, because that seems to be a pretty common issue with these strands. Okay, another necklace here. Let me get things sorted out here. Ooh, multi-strand, hook closure. This one might have to be a catch and release for me because I really like it. It looks like this. It's got these irregular faux pearl and gold chain, two different gold chains, multi-strand. And it looks like that. I think that's awesome. I really like that some of these have a cute little cap on them. Let's rub them together and see if maybe they're real. No, they're super duper fake. But here we've got a hook closure, and I don't see any names anywhere on it, but I think that's really pretty, and I would attempt it. I would attempt to wear that. Okay, we can get a couple more things in here. Now this is just fun to play with. There's this big glomp of glue, can't get the words out, glue, that, I don't know, something used to be attached on there. And this chain is so short. Like, is that supposed to be around somebody's neck? I guess, but ooh, is that fun to play with. It feels so neat. Metal fabric, basically, hey? Okay, beauteous. Next up is not jewelry, but this used to be a lighter. A Zippo lighter style. Dunhill, made in Switzerland. I don't know, maybe there's a market for that. Maybe there's somebody who collects this brand and they could use a new housing. I don't know. See what we can find out, I guess. Next up is a little cuff bracelet. This has some abalone, but it's also missing some abalone, which is too bad. Made in Mexico. Here is an ID bracelet. Intuition test. What name is on this ID bracelet? I'll give you a hint. It's a man's name. I'll give you one more hint. It's a man's name with 3 letters in it. 100 points if you guessed. Tom. Tom. And let's see what it says. Happy birthday, love, Mary Lou. And it says it's a gold fill, the GF there. gold fill. There's the clasp. Wow, Tom. It's quite a beefy ID bracelet. It's a large plaque for such a tiny name. Oh, I'll turn him the right way. Have the respect to at least put his name the right way up. There you go, Tom. You can be with the clock. Okay, I think this will be our last item for this episode, and it is a brooch with beautiful sparkles and one big missing guy right there. But if it is worthwhile, I will find a stone to replace it. So let's see. This is really cool. So many different greens. There's like this dark blue green, like a Savorite garnet maybe, and emerald green and peridot green. Very pretty. And on the back side, I see nothing. No pin stop, no pooling, no name anywhere. Just a pretty brooch. If I see a stone that makes sense, I'll remember this, because I'll put it in my pile of fix if you can, and then it still would be something I'd like to list. I kind of gravitate toward the sparkly things right now when I go to list. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. If you haven't already, click subscribe so we can hang out and do this again. I'm uploading every Sunday. I think one of my favorite things this time was this rhodonite ring, just because of the locality that I have with it here. And hopefully we found out some cool stuff. Yeah, that's about it for this. I'll talk to you guys again soon.